Manchester Unity Building, constructed in 1932 by Manchester Unity Independent Order of Oddfellows. It was designed by the architect Marcus Arbello, who was inspired by the Chicago Tribune Towers of 1927, who were renowned for its Gothic Revival style. W. E. Cooper's Private Limited constructed the building, with quick work enabling the building opened its basement, first floor, and shopping arcade on September 1st, 1932. The building first housed the Manchester Unity Independent Order of Oddfellows headquarters, which was a friendly society that cared more about community well-being and mutual support of community. Now it houses a variety of offices, businesses, ranging from dental clinics, jewelry stores, and many more stores, maintaining its image as a vibrant center of activity in the city.
From taking a look at the information provided on the original floor plans, we can estimate that the building covers around 757 square metres of space, spanning across 12 floors. These 12 floors had reached Melbourne's height limit for construction at the time of which it was built, which was 40 metres tall. Additionally, located in the east corner of the building, the tower alongside the spire provided an extra 24 metres at its base, covering an extra 85.5 square metres of space.
Located at 220 to 226 Collins Street, Melbourne, Victoria, the Manchester Unity Building sits right in the city CBD and is surrounded by some of Melbourne's most profound buildings, with the Town Hall, St Paul's Cathedral, Flinders Street Station and more just a walk away from this landmark. In regards to how it relates to physical contexts such as neighbouring buildings, nature, footpaths and public transport, the Manchester Unity Building has a tram stop right out the front, with 4 routes giving suburbs including Balwyn, Kew, St Kilda, Preston, Richmond and South Melbourne, just to name a few, direct access to the Manchester Unity premises. With this easy availability by public transport, neighbouring landmarks, as listed earlier, and Fitzroy Gardens 10 minutes away via foot, as well as the MCG and other nearby sporting complexes, the Manchester Unity Building is a space that is easily accessible, has high foot traffic due to the area and many footpaths surrounding it, allows and encourages many individuals with different interests and socio-economic backgrounds a viewing of this spectacular building. This Art Deco masterpiece now houses 12 stories of offices, residential units and retail stores, which together represent how the space is now used. Referring to these diagrams, you can see via the arrows how foot traffic affects the Manchester Unity Building, also outlining how it's further used.
The architectural grandeur of the Manchester Unity Building was a perfect representation of how Gothic-inspired Art Deco was quite a popular style in Melbourne around the 1930s, with other buildings like the Majorca Building and the Mitchell House both similarly following that Gothic Art Deco movement. However, this wasn't just coincidence. This was a reflection on the time as it was built during the Great Depression, with the bland use of materials reflecting upon that. To this day, the building represents optimism among difficult times. In combination with the building's vertical lines and graded setbacks, the facade has a very delicate design with the sculptured supports and finely crafted brickwork. This contributes to the refined yet imposing appearance. There also seems to be a strong use of symmetry within the build, having the broad base there to provide the tall building with a solid foundation. However, as the levels get higher, the design becomes more and more intricate and detailed. Despite its size, the design maintains balance, with vertical and horizontal parts functioning in tandem. The Manchester Unity Building is not only an architectural marvel, but also an important visual and cultural landmark in Melbourne. Its ability to have a towering presence is based on the intricate and height, making it a standout upon the city landscape. The Manchester Unity Building was a part of a historical network in that time and acts as a landmark for both locals and tourists. It also represents a time in Melbourne's architectural ambition. In terms of visual appearance, there's a strong use of sandstone that creates an appealing visual texture that dances on the buildings and surrounding city landscapes when light hits it throughout the day. At the top of the building stands a spire that adds to its ever-impressive appearance, making it stand out and a recognisable element throughout the city skyline. In terms of what type of site the Manchester Unity Building is, it's classified as a site of exchange, as it is a hub of activity and was initially meant to accommodate professional offices, retail areas and a magnificent arcade. Nowadays, it serves as a business hub while also representing Melbourne's history of resilience, ambition, and the pursuit of progress.